it's time to choose your team. Each school has a unique set of athletic director expectations, which are goals that you'll need to accomplish as a coach. The school's demeanor will impact how they respond if you miss certain expectations. Patient schools will give you a longer leash, while some schools will be demanding from day one. These factors all feed into your dynasty blueprint by influencing your dynasty point budget. A bigger budget means you can hire more staff, upgrade your school's facilities, and invest more NIL on your roster. Now it's time to choose your role on the... Here, you can create your own coach. Now you need to choose your coach's archetype. As a motivator, you'll be focused on developing and inspiring your players. Recruiters excel in finding and bringing in new talent to their programs. Tacticians maximize your team's chances of success on game day with their understanding of the X's and O's. Make sure you review your athletic director expectations often. They are the key to the success of your program, as completing some expectations will give you dynasty points. Welcome to Staged Recruiting. Like previous years, recruiting follows 3 important stages. Stage 1 is adding players to your recruiting board, where you can gain intel on their values and what they want from a school. It is important to make the right offer to the right players. Each player has their own NIL expectations. Offering more than their expected NIL could give you a weekly bonus, but offering less than expected could give your school a negative influence hit. Stage 2 begins once you're in a recruit's top 5, and this is when you begin selling your program to them. One key difference this year is that as a part of your scholarship, you can give recruits NIL, which may give you weekly bonuses if it meets the recruit's valuation. Finally, Stage 3 is all about closing in on a recruit by hosting them on campus and emphasizing your school's specific strengths to get a commitment from them before signing day. Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, and the house has been built by guys from Boomer to Dig. Home to the Maryland Terrapins, where the fans are eager to welcome visitors into the shell. A staple of the college football environment. Color-coordinated schemes in the stands. A stripe out today. Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. It's the Sentinels and the Maryland Terrapins. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Checking in with the Sentinels head coach. He is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play. And with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. It's the Sentinels offense that has the first possession of the game. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need him.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Goes to the option. Pulls it and runs it again. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
And the Sentinels will line up to punt it away. Cradles it at the 35. Makes a move. There he goes. Open it up. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Taken in by Smith on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Terrapins racing to the line in the hurry-up. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
It's complete to the right. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The running back has it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to run for it. Touchdown, Maryland! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The option, he'll keep it.
When you play the option and you play... Responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
They'll run the option, and they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Gunderson. Looking down the middle. Got his man on the right. He's loose. The 20, 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Sentinels.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. And the Terrapins headed quickly to the line. Off play action. That's caught. It's Howard. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Grab behind the line. It's Howard. Pulled down for the tackle. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw again. Just a short pass to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. On the option. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Looking to pass. It's Gunderson. Spits it out to the back. Gets open down the middle. Shakes a man, and he might take off. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Sentinels come to the line with a new set of downs. Hand off to the fullback. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on second down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Touchdown, Sentinels! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to add another.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Could be an alley. Oh, what a caught! They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. At the end of quarter 1, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So first down here as they go back to work. The run inside. It's Williams. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. The Terrapins will hustle to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Quickly to the tight end. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Washington.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
The Terrapins back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the red zone, looking for a man. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. They'll run the option. Keeps it on the option. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. 3rd and 6 yards to go. He's looking to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Terrapins! Setting up for the extra point and the top.
What an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Allen. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he's stopped at the 14. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make.
There he goes. Is he still moving? Touchdown, Sentinels! He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And he's going to bring it out. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Runs through a tackle. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And the Terrapins in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Washington.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. On the option. The keeper. Now the toss. Makes it past the marker. They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the option. And the Sentinels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Run it with the fullback. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. It seems so inviting to try to get the ball outside, but this defense is so fast, you just end up running sideways.
And when you don't have any misdirection, there's something else to look at before you pitch that ball on the perimeter.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
And he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
Looking to throw, it's Washington. Fires left. He's got it. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, this quarterback's athleticism, I think, makes it a little bit easier for you as a head coach when you decide to go for it on 4th down, because if it's not there to throw the ball, his athleticism can just take over. He can go get it himself and keep the drive alive. Really nice job that time by the QB.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires downfield. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on 3rd. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. The Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. No surprise. Looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at LSU taking on the Clemson Tigers. And it's the Tigers looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in College Park. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Just about set to get this second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
He'll pull it down. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Terrapins moving quickly to the line. They think there's room to run to the right here. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Looking for a man. It's Washington. Hauls it in. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Complete out of the backfield. Maybe some room here. Touchdown, Maryland! That one will give them the lead.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll do it himself. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. The give to the big fullback. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. And the Sentinels send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. The Terrapins want to crank the tempo.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Dropping back, it's Washington. Moving out to the right. Fires it. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete on the right side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped them pick up that first.
He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, Terrapins!
And diving catches always look sweet, but they look even sweeter when it's for a touchdown. That's shades of Desmond Howard back in the day, winning a Heisman Trophy and making catches against Notre Dame. That was unbelievable.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him, not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Sentinels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bentley. And he'll be brought down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Motion from the wideout. This quarterback, part of their running game. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all 4th downs are created equal. Like, right, this is a shorter 4th down. You're on your side of the field. You're down. You're trailing in the football game. So I think this offense might have to take this opportunity to be aggressive, try to make this 4th down conversion, and try to go down the field and get some points on the board.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Washington. Here comes the heat. Slings it downfield. Pulls it in. It's Howard. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the 3rd. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So 1st down will open up the final period. Motion from the back. To the air on 1st down. Now improvising. Going to try to get it himself. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy, because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to...
Going for it all. Touchdown, Maryland! On the sideline, got it in the end zone. His 3rd touchdown of this game, and his 3rd on the season.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. To the air, it's Gunderson. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Third down coming up for the O after the incompletion. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. A lot of defenders around on that screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Here's a heat. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
He's got it. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. And the Terrapins right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Quarterback may change this route. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Washington. Going for 6. Touchdown, Terrapins! And the punishment has been extended.
Well, it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback. You saw it right there. He is dialed in. He's finding his one-on-one matchups. He's making good decisions, and he's been so accurate. Now 4 TD passes in this one, and that's why his team is way up here late in the game.
And he'll bring it back. And the coverage team gets to return. On the ground. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because of the speed on defense.
And the Sentinels will send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Here's the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. How good have they been the last couple of drives? Took a close game, turned it into a blowout, and they have the football back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Jukes his way for more. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. On the option. Pulls it again on the option. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Washington. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running inside. It's Bentley. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. A first down for the offense. Right back to the well. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here comes the option. He'll keep it on 2nd down. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go. 3rd down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Gets the back moving. Fullback's got it. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left. And the Sentinels will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Back to pass, it's Washington. Got it in the middle, it's Webb. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, Connecticut. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Maryland Terrapins and the Connecticut Huskies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Thanks, guys. I did check in with Coach Candle before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff, and we'll get this game going. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Officials stopping play as one of the Terrapins is down on the field. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Firing to the right, complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Terrapins are in the hurry-up. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. The run inside. It's Christian.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws for the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. Big sack. This defense all over him. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. To the air, it's Washington. Oh, they're after him. Get it out on the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. And, guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here.
The defense was on to something there. They were sensing screen might be coming up. D-line did a great job staying home, getting close to the running back and tackling him for no gain.
It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Finds his man. It's Burton. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Nice pickup on the ground here, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. UConn is now threatening in the red zone. Defense in press coverage. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Christian. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. UConn comes to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's second and goal.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
The defense trying to make a stand on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes, but fourth and short. Now, decision time, baby.
From the gun. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, UConn! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Now facing a third and long. Makes the catch. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Scanning the field, it's Washington. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Off-play action on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bowers. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in 4th down again. Great job there. Pass defense, 3rd down. This defense now starting to put it together.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Fires to the right. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Running inside, it's Williams. Nice move to keep running. And they pick up the 1st down in what might be the last play here in the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. Back to throw, it's Washington. Fires to the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! He got it back corner of the end zone.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the 2nd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Looking for space. It's Bowers. Got room at the 35. There he goes. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
The give on the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the 1st down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the 1st down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Husky.
And you're really starting to see the chemistry that this guy is developing with his quarterback. They hooked up for a touchdown in the first game. They do it again here. These two are on the same page.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Durr. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
And the Terrapins want to pick up the tempo.
And after that long completion for their first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Throws to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Terrapins trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. QB draw. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Extra point here will tie the game.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The run inside. It's Bowers. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll go right back to it. Maybe a crease. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his back in the middle. Ran through the tackle and he's got room to run. Touchdown, UConn. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Durr. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And the Terrapins want to move quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He's going to run it. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Fires to the big fella. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Terrapins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the right. That's caught. It's Durr. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield very late in the half. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. He's looking to throw. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Maryland! And they take it in for 6 more points.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. Let's start with Texas, taking on the #1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Longhorns with the lead right now in the first half. This has been a good one, a battle of 1-0 teams. And as we check in on these notable matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football truly is. Now back to your game in East Hartford. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
I think that's a decision the head coach is going to look back on and wish he had done the other thing and just kick it way down the field. You've got a tie game. We've got so much football left to play here in the second half. Instead, because you don't get the onside kick, your opponent is now set up in really nice field position to go down, score, and take the lead.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to him on the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Turning it on. Touchdown, Huskies. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Williams. Oh, he dropped it! They recover their own fumble. How in the world does the offense avoid that disaster? And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Terrapins racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Washington. Throwing right. With the catch, it's Webb. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Terrapins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
And the Terrapins come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
And you talk about just being a pain in the butt. This guy, he can just scramble, move, throw it on the run, and his ability to extend the play was the reason for the conversion right there, Palmer.
Yeah, and David, I like the idea that he kept his eyes down on the field, right? With his speed, there's a lot of guys in his position that would have just taken off and tried to go get it with their legs, but he gave the play a chance. He allowed the routes to develop and let everybody work the scramble drill to find a big-time completion.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to it.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is...
Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Terrapins!
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. College football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Rush is on him. Going for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. It's Ross. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. The run inside. It's Bowers. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down. UConn will have to punt it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Under fire! And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Flushed out of the pocket. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Finds his tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. It's complete. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Finds his big tight end. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The Terrapins headed quickly to the line. To the air on second down. Under fire. Touchdown, Maryland! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Connecticut sideline, something I've got my eyes on is how the running back is moving and cutting. As you know, he did get really banged up in that game last week despite the win. And he's going to have to fight through some bumps and bruises here today. I've got my eyes on him, and I will keep you posted down here from the field. Guys?
Holly will see what kind of problems that might cause. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Porter. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter. Final play of the quarter coming. Running inside, it's Hart. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks looks as if time will expire here in the third. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Breaks into the open. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a second and long. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. The quick out. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The RPO, it's complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. And the Huskies will hustle to the line. The corners are walked up tight. Just keeps slinging it. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. The Huskies back on top. The extra point here would tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Tight end now in motion. Keeps it on first down. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On fourth down, looking to pass. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. The run inside. It's Bowers. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They're dealing with a second and long. The option look. He'll pitch it. Makes a man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Positive plays, that's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Wilson open on the right side. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They'll run it. It's Bowers. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position.
Breaks it, headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Husky. They move on top here in the fourth.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Here's the conundrum for the defensive coordinator. Do you stay aggressive or do you protect and play a little more conservatively with the lead and just a few minutes left? Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Dropping back, it's Washington. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. The defense coming out to protect the lead, but this offense still has plenty of time. Likely their final drive. Another incompletion on third down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Clock stopped. We have minute timeout.